Every single morning, millions of Americans wake up, drag themselves out of bed, and clock into a 9-to-5 job they secretly despise. They pour their energy into long commutes, endless meetings, and tasks that feel meaningless. But what if I told you, this system, the one that's dictated our lives for over a century, is falling apart? Burnout, stagnant wages, no room for growth. These aren't just numbers in a report. They're the reality millions of us live every single day. And here's the shocking truth. The collapse is happening faster than anyone could have predicted. Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, we'll uncover why the 9-to-5 system is failing so many people, and more importantly, how you can break free and thrive in this shifting landscape. The 9-to-5 job started as a solution, a way to give factory workers structure and ensure they weren't overworked. In its early days, it represented stability and opportunity, a clear path to a better life. But what worked in 1920 doesn't work in 2024. Let's look at the facts. Over 65% of US workers say they feel disengaged at their jobs. And it's not just dissatisfaction, burnout rates are skyrocketing. Worse yet, wages have barely kept up with inflation. Automation is threatening millions of roles, and job security feels like a thing of the past. Sound familiar? If you've ever felt like you're putting in hours without truly moving forward, you're not alone. But here's the thing, this isn't just happening to you. The traditional 9-to-5 structure is crumbling for everyone. And the sooner you understand why, the sooner you can start adapting to what's next. The 9-to-5 job. It wasn't always like this. Back in the 1920s, when this work structure first emerged, it made sense. Factories needed efficiency, workers needed stability, and together they built a booming middle class. Fast forward to today, the factories are mostly gone. The same rigid structure still clings to our lives, even though everything around us has changed. Why? Because companies benefit while workers are left behind. Let me ask you something. Have you ever found yourself staring at the clock, waiting for 5 p.m., knowing you've already done your work but can't leave? You're not alone. Over 40% of employees admit to quiet quitting, doing the bare minimum just to get by. Here's the harsh truth. The 9-to-5 isn't about productivity anymore. It's about control. And the more we cling to this outdated system, the harder it becomes to adapt to the world around us. So what's changed? Why is the 9-to-5 breaking down faster than ever? First, technology. Remote work has shown us that productivity isn't tied to a desk or office. In fact, studies show that remote workers are 47% more productive than their office-bound counterparts. But here's the irony. While technology gives us freedom, many companies still demand we stick to outdated routines. Second, wages. Let's talk numbers. Since the year 2000, the average American's purchasing power has dropped by 15%. Let that sink in. You're working just as hard, if not harder, than previous generations, but getting less in return. Finally, burnout. A staggering 77% of employees say they've experienced burnout at work. That's nearly 8 out of 10 people. Think about what that means. Exhaustion, stress, and the constant feeling of being overwhelmed. It's no way to live. And it's proof that the system is failing all of us. But here's the silver lining. As the 9-to-5 collapses, new opportunities are rising from the ashes. Take freelancing, for example. Today, 36% of the US workforce identifies as freelancers. That's over 1/3 of workers breaking free from traditional jobs and taking control of their schedules. Or entrepreneurship. Starting a business has never been easier. whether it's launching a small shop, creating digital products, or building a personal brand. And then there's crypto and decentralized finance. These aren't just buzzwords. They're reshaping how we think about money, investments, and financial freedom. The point is this: you don't have to stay trapped in a system that no longer works. The tools to break free are out there. You just need to use them. The collapse of the 9-to-5 isn't the end of the world. It's the beginning of a new one. But here's the catch. You can't just sit back and wait for the system to fail you. You have to act. Whether it's freelancing, starting your own business, or exploring new financial opportunities, the future belongs to those who are willing to adapt. So let me ask you this. Are you ready to leave the 9-to-5 behind? Are you ready to take control of your time, your energy, and your life? If the answer is yes, then now is the time to start. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because the future is coming fast, and together, we can build a life that works for you. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and join us at Econ Atlas for more insights into the forces shaping our economy.